is sending out the broadcast channel a message right now to let everybody know that we are live who is signed up for our broadcast channel. You guys, it is our final day of our Craftmas blowout week. What a week it's been. What a whirlwind it's been. You guys, we've had so much fun. We've done new things. It's been exciting seeing your guys' excitement, and we are rounding out the week with not one, but 2 craft projects today. Yesterday, we didn't go live. We were trying to get Craft Night in a Box ready to be shipped today. I am very happy to report that Craft Night in a Box is ready to ship. So we are, we're super excited about that. They're all being picked up today. So we're gonna craft this morning, and we're gonna have some fun this morning. So come on in, say hey once you guys get here. If you're watching in the replay later, just say hey, watching the replay. It's fun to see who's here live and who's here for the replay. So come on in. We have 2 different crafts. We have the item of the day, and then we have the item of yesterday. We didn't get on to craft yesterday's item, so we're gonna craft it today for you because a ton of you scooped these up. And I want you to see, they're pretty easy to paint, but there's like one little kind of tip I have for you for painting them that I want to be able to give you before you get them. But then today, you guys, we've got the tobacco baskets. We've got, and I think I'm gonna like refrain from calling them what they actually are as much, just because social media has weird rules and you use certain words too many times. Like, we're not monetized on Facebook, so we don't have to worry about like ad revenue and ad partners and things like that. We make 0 cents, dollars, anything from Facebook. But you still have to abide by their rules. And I don't know if calling these by their full name, if that's going to be a problem or not. So I'm going to be a little delicate. We're just going to call them our little baskets. But these are what we all know as, I'll say one last time, tobacco baskets. We've got round ones. There's 2 round ones. You get the star, and then you also get the cardinal, which is so popular this time of year. People love cardinals all year, but especially around Christmas time when you're missing your loved ones, and cardinals are just a little extra special, and they just hit a little closer to home this time of year.
I think it's cool seeing
and they're like a winter bird. They're still here, like in our cold places.
Well, I think it's cool, to see them like sitting on a branch that's all covered with snow. A
snowy white branch and a beautiful red cardinal. It's that little pop of color that we miss so much when we live in cold weather states. A little house, super, super cute with a little heart cut out, and a little angel. And of course, angels are big this time of year too. Again, good for all year, but especially this time of year, they're just a little extra, hit a little closer to home, okay? Megan Walsh, she says, hear me out, ... One more 5-minute paint sale. I had my cart all ready and we went out to eat and I lost track of the time. Ooh, I'll have to look at our sack and see what we have left, because those that hit the paint sale hit it hard last night.
Oh my gosh, did they?
We'll talk about the paint sale. It was so fun. Kelly down. She said, I tried to set a budget for this week, but I completely blew it. It's been fun and can't wait to craft the new goodies. I'm sorry, you busted your budget, but I love to hear that you had so much fun and it's been exciting. I'll have to think about the 5-minute paint sale. We'd have to look at the stock. I know it was the first time we did it, and I know it was like new and people didn't know what to expect, so it kind of like threw some people off. We did extend it longer than 5 minutes though. I will tell you, we did. I let it go until actually 6:15 because I knew there were a lot of people in there and I knew it might just take a little bit longer for people to get through because it was new. So I actually just like let it linger a little longer for you guys. So hopefully that helped. But Megan says, I'd love you forever. Let me think about it. Okay? Let me think about it. All right. But today, what I can guarantee is you can get these items today, and if you order the basket set today of ornaments, you are going to get this free little tree tag with your order. So if you want a little free Christmas tree tag, they won't be painted, they will be unfinished, so you can paint them how you want to. If you've been shopping all week and collected all 5, you can make a garland, you can make Christmas ornaments, or they make great gift tags, which was what the original intention was for them. But you could do so much with them. But let's get to painting. I do have some fabric and some ribbon here for hangers. I'm gonna do these different than I did the samples, okay? So the samples I did Bambi Brown and Light Ivory, and then I did the Burnt Umber for the house, Tomped Red for the cardinal, and green for the star. I think I'm gonna do the baskets white today, just to change them up a little bit. You could go with like a burnt umber too, like a darker color if you wanted to. And then I think for the ornaments from yesterday, these are our our quilt square ornaments. These ones were the item of the day yesterday. These were on sale yesterday. They're no longer on sale. VIP members can use your discount code on them though. These are on sale today. The baskets are on sale today until 11:59 p.m. All right, so that one I did a red background with the white. This one I did red and green with the white, and I used Seminole Green and Tomped Red, all Ceramco brands. Seminole Green and white, Seminole Green and red with the white, and then of course the tree I did green with the white. So today I think I'm going to do these super farmhouse neutral with the blacks, the whites. I might throw a little bit of gray in there too, because I know a lot of you guys love the black and white farmhouse decor. So, and you know I love it too. So it'll give you a chance to see it in 2 different ways. You could also do these like in blues as well. Would be really pretty for Christmas. Those of you that have like a lot of blue in your Christmas decor, kind of wintry. Linda says, hi guys, I'm literally just watching. Hi Linda. I can't use sound as I'm in a waiting room full of people with no earphones. So,
That's what I
hi Linda. Hopefully you can read my lips.
Well, no, I think it's shows the closed caption.
Oh, do you?
On Facebook.
I'm like, hi Linda. She's like, girl, I'm reading it. I can see it. Probably. You are probably right, Tim. So actually, I think I said I'm going to use white on these. I think I'm going to do light ivory. So it has a little bit. No. Well. No, I'm going to do white. Change my mind. Change my mind. Change my mind, then change my mind again. Okay. Jackie, we are good. How are you? How are you today? Kelly, try it again. Try it. Try it again. Try it again. Refresh your page and try it again. Okay. First time here. Well, welcome. Jackie Britton. Jackie Britton, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you enjoy what you see here. This week is all about our Craftmas blowout week. So we've been releasing stuff all week. We've got all of our Christmas stuff. This is all we have planned for Christmas, guys. We do not have plans to do a bunch of releases between now and Christmas. Am I saying we guarantee we won't release something? I can't guarantee that, because if I feel like it, I will. But I have no plans at this point to release anything else for Christmas. So this is kind of our Christmas week here. So just keep that in mind. If you're like, I'm going to hold out and see what else she has. This stuff is leaving the shop tonight at 11:59 p.m.
Eastern time.
We do not have the space to keep the stuff around until Christmas. That is why we're bursting at the seams. We're bursting at the seams here, and we don't have the space. So these will all be retired from the shop at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time zone tonight, okay? And this set is on sale today. You cannot be retired. No. You tried to retire once. How well did that work for you?
It didn't work well.
It didn't work. He's like, I'm going to retire and go home and work with my wife. He works harder now than he ever has, y'all.
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
I'm using the painting sponges. These work fabulous. for
says
these.
The release week was great. You both did a great job.
Thank you. You guys, it's been...
Well, no, this is the easy part so far.
It's been a long week because not only did we have our release, and we've been live every single day except for yesterday, but almost every day we've been live, and we've also been putting the finishing touches on Craft Night in a Box kits because those are shipping today. So we had to print all the labels, put the labels on the boxes, finish packing the boxes, and we did our very first Whatnot sale this week. And we did our very first 5-minute sale this week with the paint sale last night. So it was definitely a lot to keep up with, a lot to keep on schedule with, a lot to focus on and make sure everything was working properly. But no, it was a great week though. We definitely had fun, and it was fun to see your guys' excitement and all the things. So it's definitely been fun.
Judy King says, hi there, love your videos, watching from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Nice, welcome.
Awesome.
Listen, I know some of you did not get in time, and some of you did not get to take advantage of the 5-minute sale. I will consider doing another 5-minute sale. I don't know for sure. One, I got to check our paint stock to see what paint stock we have. But the extra deer cutouts.
I don't think we had for the Craft Night in a Box.
You got an email. If you got the November / Christmas Craft Night in a Box, you got an email. We sent a private shopping page through email to you. So you got to check your email, check your junk and spam folder for the email that you used when for your account for Craft Night in a Box. That was sent to you. Those go away tonight at midnight as well, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you go check your email and get those ordered. But they are there, yes.
Well, Debbie, sorry to hear that, but we're glad we gave you a little out. She had a relative pass away unexpectedly, so
I'm so sorry.
So this week has been a little reprieve for her.
I'm glad that we were able to be a bit of a distraction for you during that, for sure. But as I was saying, with the 5-minute paint sale or any of the other sales that were like, because I've had a couple people like, I missed the sale, I didn't get on, and or it was 12:01, I tried to check out and I couldn't get the sale price. I'm so sorry. We just, we can only do so much. It's just like shopping any other like Black Friday type of sale. Sometimes you get the deal, sometimes you don't. And please don't beat me up for it. I've had a couple people try to beat me up this week, okay? A couple people emailed very kind and understanding, but I had a couple people that really, really beat me up, kicked me to the ground, and then kicked me a couple more times. And it's very rude. Don't do that, please. Please don't do that.
You want to finish that?
We do the best we can. A 5-minute sale, there's a chance that you might not get, you know what I mean? There's always...
Unfortunately.
We have limited quantities. Tim has been here. We've been here till 10 o'clock every night this week, guys. Every night till minimum 10 o'clock. Tim's been cutting any extra minute he has on those lasers. He's adding more for you guys. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir right now. It's probably not those of you that are here listening that are doing it. But there's been a couple really, really rude emails, and we do the best we can. We are a small business. We are not a big corporation.
We're a small business, and we are overhead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw the overhead.
We do the best we can. So when we're trying to have fun, and I'll be honest with you, there was a moment last night where I said, I'm never doing this again. I will never do this again. I'm trying to offer a fun way to have a sale and a fun little deal, and let's keep it exciting and let's have fun with it and offer a discount, and then have people email me and kick my butt over it. What? But I don't want the rest of you to suffer because of the few. So I just was having a moment. But I just, sometimes you just gotta address things and say something. For one, it makes you feel better. You're not doing it for anybody else. We ignore so much. But every once in a while, you're like, I'm just gonna say something. And it just kind of stunk. But yeah, there's nothing you can do. There's just, people are gonna be people. And you know, like I said, there was a couple that emailed and they were super, super sweet and super, super kind. So if you emailed me and you were polite and kind, I'm not talking about you. Please don't think I am. Okay? If you were rude, you know you were rude. So then I'm talking to you. But no.
No, it's not the people that were here.
No.
These people are amazing.
No, it's not. But it's been fun. It's been fun. And I'm not going to let me not do it. And in fact, I should say, despite them, we should do another 5-minute sale.
Well,
Let me think about it. And let's see what our stock is. Let's see what our paint stock is, okay?
Hold on.
That's the biggest thing. Because I know we were running low on paint.
Kathy says, my dad always said, sometimes you have to fire a customer. If they're rude, fire them.
Yep.
Some people are like that to you. We appreciate all your hard work. Now you're going to be even busier packing all those crafts for everyone. Yeah, that's why I said so far, you know, this
our week isn't over yet.
That's,
the sales might be over, but
the sales part was the easy part.
the hard work begins.
Yeah, now we gotta
fulfill them all.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're in a good spot. Like, we've got everything cut, shrunk wrapped, ready to start. Like, we're going to merge all the orders together for those that did the shipping pass, and we're going to put all those orders together into one order, and then we're going to pack them up. They're going to pack up pretty quickly, I think. The paints are on our website.
If you follow the shop link, and then you can filter the paints.
Yep. So if you see where it says filter, you go to the shop, and then it says filter. If you click filter, a screen will open, and it'll show you all of our different categories that we have. And if you click on paints, it'll show you all the paints in one place on one page.
Cindy says, my alarm went off at 5:50, and I went in the kitchen thinking I had something cooking. Nope, it was for the paint sale. Glad it only took me 5 minutes to figure out.
You're like, what is going on? Why is this going off? What's happening here? No, it was fun. It was fun. My sister Kelly, my friend Tracy were over during the paint sale, and they were like, they thought it was pretty cool. They were like, wait, what? 5 minutes? A 5-minute sale? Like, it was just super fun and different. And I thought it was pretty exciting. I don't know how exciting you guys got, but it was exciting seeing the excitement in the comments and people coming back and I got mine, yay, I got my order in, woohoo. Everyone's so excited. It was super fun. That's okay, Cheryl. You just need to take care of yourself right now. There'll be time for crafting and shopping and stuff later. You just take care of yourself. I'm so sorry that you're having a rough week with that. It's an especially tough time of year. It's always a tough time of year to lose someone, but around the holidays, it just makes it feel a little extra hard.
And I don't remember her name. Soil therapy. People just don't panic like me and miss the free ship button twice.
Yes, yes. Most of you guys have done really good about your free shipping. I had a couple people that were like, I forgot to use my free shipping, but I still feel like I got such a great deal because I placed so many orders this week and got free shipping on all the rest. It more than like paid for itself. And they just felt like they still, even though they like missed it on an order, they were like, it's okay. I got 10 other orders that I didn't pay shipping for. So super fun. Linda got herself 16 bottles of paint. Love that. Sandy says, had I not fallen asleep, I would have ordered. Yes, it happens. Sometimes your body says, I'm done.
Yeah, sometimes your body says, no, sleep.
That was last night. I was sitting on the couch, and I just went and sat on the couch for a few minutes, and my eyes were just they were just closing. They were just closing, and I was fighting to stay awake. Finally, I just told Tim, I'm like, I'm going. It wasn't early. It was late, but we had just gotten home, and I kind of wanted to unwind a little bit before I went right to bed. But my body was like, girl, you're done. And I just told Tim, I said, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I can't stay awake anymore. I'm going up. I'm going to bed.
Miles the Munster is soil therapy. Is Don Bale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happened to Miles?
Miles the Munster. She's always been Miles the Munster.
Well, she's now at soil therapy.
Oh. She's just adding to her name. Extending it.
Yeah. So do you I'm guessing you garden.
A little soil therapy. As long as you don't eat the soil. Okay?
Don't eat the dirt.
Don't eat the dirt. That means you're deficient in something if you crave eating soil. I've heard that pregnancy like some women will get like weird cravings, and they'll like weird things like cigarette butts or
Well, there was
soil or like stone. Like people will eat like concrete chunks. Like I'm like, how does that not just destroy your teeth the first time? Like, I don't even know. I'm like, what does that do to your body? Like, I can't even.
Well, there was a girl I knew many years ago that had that cigarette thing. She would take cigarette butts.
But
out
don't
of
say
an
the words
ashtray.
too many times. We've already said what these are called too many times.
Okay.
Facebook's going to be like,
She would take
like,
them
what are you selling over there?
out of ashtrays and like chew on them.
I can't
It was
even.
disgusting.
Have you ever, like, we've all been at a party, right? Especially in your younger days where you're just not paying attention to anything around you half the time. And you sit your cup down and then you pick it up and somebody thought it was an abandoned cup and they flicked their stuff into your cup and then you go take a drink and it's the most disgusting thing in the world. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Back, it's been a long time. I pay better attention nowadays, but back in the day when we didn't all have lids on our cups and Stanley cups and all the things, and we just had the red Solo cups.
Red Solo cup.
I know. I need my burnt umber. I'm probably going to do a lot of the center pieces for this one the same as my others, just because what other color do you do? Like, what other color do you do an angel? I did change it up a little bit. Where is my burnt umber? Where is my burnt umber? Y'all, my burnt umber disappeared on me. Where did it go?
Linda says my caption stopped, so I'm currently making up dialogue
Oh, funny.
based on the comments I'm seeing.
Funny.
Hilarious.
There's my burnt umber. Okay. I'm going to do my house burnt umber again. The angel I did Bambi brown, just so it stands out against the white.
No, where'd it go? Millie, no, we don't carry those big bottles in the shop.
No, we bought these when we were doing the live event because we knew we needed and you can only get there's only like 6 or 8 colors that I can get in these big bottles. So we don't carry them.
And someone said they were a little bit upset with me because I was during the paint sale. Apparently, I was hoarding the what color was it?
You were?
Yep.
What were you
Hold on,
hoarding?
let me find it. I got to find it. I think it was the Wedgwood green.
Oh, Tim probably used all the Wedgwood green. Are we out of Wedgwood green? I haven't even looked at
It was
the
a
stock.
green. It was a green. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the stock.
Where'd it go?
I'm gonna do red. Of course, it's gonna do my cardinal red because what other colors do you do a cardinal?
Oh, light foliage.
Oh, we're out of that, huh?
Currently,
Well darn.
and Bambi brown is the only color on my list that I didn't get.
Are we out of Bambi brown too?
Apparently.
Oh. We might be able to restock some of those colors.
Might be able
Because
to.
Bambi brown, we have some left over from Craft Night in a Box. And I saw a couple people say they couldn't get black because we ran out of stock of black, but I think we have some left over from Craft Night in a Box paint inventory. Okay. We might have to consider a round 2 tonight. Tim's looking at me like I've lost my mind, y'all. He is looking at me like, girl, are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Girl, we got enough orders to pack this week. But
We're out of jute. Also.
now that you guys, I don't have more jute. I know I don't have more jute. The jute, I know I don't. We'll definitely have to be placing another paint order soon.
Well, apparently, because apparently we're out of quite a few colors now.
Goodness, what other colors are we out of, guys? I haven't looked. Tell me what other colors we're out of.
Let's see.
I'll tell you if we might have some.
Let me.
It's really just going to be the Craft Night in a Box ones because we have separate stock for Craft Night in a Box that we ordered. Now that we've got them all shipped, whatever we have left over, I can move it to the store stock. Yeah. Oh, Marnie got herself more of the Craft Night in a Box deer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Love that.
I didn't see those on the thing.
On the what? They're not in the shop. It's a private shopping page
No, my
that only Craft Night in the Box members have access to.
No, I know. I didn't see it on my pick list.
They're there. I promise you they're there.
To
They're
make
called
sure I
something
had
different.
enough. Oh.
Okay, I'm doing Wedgwood green for the star. I might need to do a little bit of a second coat on some of these. They removed 12 out of my cart. What did you have in your cart this morning that they removed, Sandy? Oh, paint? Probably because they're out of stock now. Yes, if they're out of stock, they'll take them back from you. They'll say, somebody purchased them. They're gone. Yeah, your cart does not hold items. They're not secured and locked in as yours until you process the order. Can't see the stars, angels, etc. Oh, Tim.
What?
They couldn't see anything I've been painting all up here that I'm painting out of the screen. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. He's multitasking over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if...
All right, Wedgwood green for the star. I did Bambi brown for the angel. You could do like antique white or something too for the angel probably. I did burnt umber for the house. Tomped red for the bird. So I think those are good. I'm going to drag out the lines a little bit on my star. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to sand the lines after it dries for my star. I'm going to drag the lines out just a little bit on my cardinal here.
What was the sale on the paint? Wasn't it like
25% off.
25% off?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the twine's out of stock too?
Oh, we sell a lot of twine.
No, apparently.
I will come back and paint like his beak a little bit.
So yeah, we'll be restocking it.
Yeah, we'll do another paint order.
No, twine. That's
the twine. Yeah.
Which we gotta.
Okay.
That stuff in.
I'm gonna set these aside. A little bit of a second coat on this guy here. I don't think I second coated this one. I'm gonna set these aside. Let these kind of dry a little bit while I work on painting my barn quilt ornaments. The barn quilt ornaments are not on sale today, but the tobacco baskets are on sale today. Those are on sale today. Set those aside.
I think our paint is normally $2.99.
The regular paint.
Regular paint.
Like the shimmery paint, like the metallic paints, our cost is higher, so those are more. All right, we are going to do, I'm going to do the fronts of these black. I'm going to do the bases of them a little bit different, okay? So the tree, I'm going to do the whole thing white. Do the whole base white. A couple of these, I'm going to...
Crystal has a question for you. I know that you kind of stick to the neutral colors, but do you think you could do a craft night in a box with some of the blues, purples, bright colors? I think there was some bright colors. There was the topped red and...
Well, I mean, like a reindeer, you could only, like the natural colors is going to be like the Bambi brown and the burnt umber and that. I did the red, whites, and greens when we did our gingerbread.
I'm trying
when
to
we did the
trucks.
When we did the barn, or when we did the trucks, we did red.
Red, burnt umber.
The sunflowers, we did the green, the yellow, the brown, the black. I mean, I do tend to go with what the most common color is for that item because you kind of got to please the masses. But you guys are always free to like change up your colors and do any colors that you want. If you want to do it a little bit different, don't ever feel like you have to like stick to the colors that I'm using. You have that freedom to change it up. But like definitely there's going to be different colors for future ones. Some colors you're going to see a lot of more often. Like you're probably going to see white a lot because you would incorporate white into a lot of different crafts. So, but yeah, feel free to like change it up and throw in some different colors. I saw lots of different colored trucks. Lots of different colored trucks.
Yeah, there was a lot of different colored trucks.
Thinking I'm going to use a little bit of gray and a little bit of black and then the white. So for this one, I'm going to do the center. You can put the overhead on, I think. I'll try to focus on staying in here where you guys can see. So for this one, I'm going to do the center a different color. So I'm just going to trace my square in the center. And then when I paint it, I'm going to paint just over the edges of that square. Okay? So I'm going to do, I'll do the square gray. So I want to go just past that line to make sure that none of the wood shows. And then I'll do around all the edges with the white. And you could do Christmas colors. I already did Christmas colors on my first set, so that's why I'm doing neutral colors on this one to show it just in a different way.
Marty says, my grandkids are so excited to paint their deer. 6 of them are old enough to do their own.
Love that.
And with the little ones, with the littles, have them sign and put the year on the back.
Yes, that way you always remember. And just make sure that you can't see any of the wood showing through. Just take a quick peek. If you do, just get a little bit more paint and just go a little bit further. Like so.
Yeah, the tissue boxes, people used did a lot of different things. There was some that
and some people had scrapbook paper.
Papered them. You know, some people crackled them. Some people did a chippy look on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to go with what I think most people will like. Because trust me, if it was just what I liked, we'd be doing a lot of just plain black and white everything.
She's not lying.
We would be doing all plain, neutral, black and white farmhouse for everything.
Yes.
Like even our sunflowers would just be like white sunflowers instead of the yellow. So definitely take that license to do what you freely want to do and run with it, because I think it's fun to see all the different variations.
Oh, Marnie says, yeah, Tim, that's the plan. Ordered extra so they can take one and leave one with Grandma.
Oh,
that is awesome.
That's really super cool. That is super cool.
What color is that?
White. Oh,
well,
rain gray.
Rain gray?
Rain gray and white. Yep. Yep. Rain gray and white. Oh yeah, the jam jars were different too. Yes, we used the
Jam jars.
The
Mason jars?
The honeybee jars for the VIP. We did those with that rainfall. I love that color.
Yes. Oh yeah, speaking of that, tomorrow night is VIP craft night.
Boop, boop. Yep.
So
VIP craft night. Right.
So another late night.
That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna be having fun, so that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah, craft night is always a blast.
Now, I might have gone a little over, and if I did, that's okay, because I can just touch it up.
Carol says, finished up my shim tree this morning. Can't wait for the ornaments.
Yay!
I saw a couple of people shared shim trees that they had made over in the craft sharing group.
That was, and you could use that with really any of the ornament sets. You could use the basket ones would look super cute in there too.
I don't know, Gina. I try. She says, Tim, it's up to you. You've got to get her to put some color in her life. Blue, pink, yellow. You can do it.
When it comes to decor, I'm very neutral.
Yes, I kind of stay out of it.
Neutral.
She tells me what she wants, and I make it happen.
All right, this one, I want to do kind of like I did on this one. So I did the red, green, green. I'm going to do like grays and whites on these. So we just got to kind of come in. I'm not tracing every little triangle. I am just doing the lines that go across the center so I know where to do my colors, okay? So it looks like that. So I'll do gray, gray, white, and white.
She has color. She's wearing orange.
Yes, I have orange on. A little pop of color. A little pop of color, as Mom would say.
Yeah, it pops.
It pops.
Pops.
Okay, so I'm going to go just over my line here. Like so.
Colleen says, might not be there tomorrow night. Depends on when we arrive in Tennessee. Supposed to leave at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. Holy cow. Ooh.
I did see your email, Colleen. I did see your email. We're leaving it as is, right? That was my understanding. We're not changing it. We're leaving it to how you ordered it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. We're leaving it to the way that you ordered it. Right? But I did see it. I was skimming through the emails this morning trying to get to as many of the more urgent, pressing ones as possible before I came live. Watch for Colleen's response, please. Okay. So see, I've got the gray. Now I'm going to do these sections in white.
And
Oh, Miss Anne. I will give my mom a big, big hug. I certainly will. Aw. I will, Miss Anne. I will. I know this is such a tough time of year.
yes.
You know, you just have so many like memories of gathering with your loved ones and doing all the fun holiday things, and I know it can be so difficult, and you just never know where or when it's going to hit you. You just don't know, and this is the time of year that we have to have a little extra grace for everyone. You know, and we see it a lot with being like, I guess, like in a retail type of business. You know, and that could be where some of the rude emails I got, you know, stemmed from people just having a really bad day, having a really tough time. They're frustrated, you know, and then, you know, it just comes out in different ways. So we just had to have a little extra grace, but we also got to remember too that the world isn't our punching bag, you know. If we all do our part on both sides, you know, and just love each other and have grace for each other, it'll make the holidays a little easier for all of us, for sure.
Yes. Yeah, and it's they never will. She says, I thought I would eventually run out of tears.
Oh, that's one thing. The Lord did not give us a shortage on tears, at least most of us. I guess there are some people who have like that condition where their eyes don't make the tears. That's a rare thing, I think. But for most of us, the good Lord gave us plenty of tears. They just regenerate themselves, for sure.
And they pick weird times to show up.
They do. But that's where I think it's like, I just think there's little things in life that happen. You know, it's like the cardinals. You know, people say like, you know, when a cardinal is near, a loved one is there, or something like that.
Something like that.
You know, and obviously the cardinal is not your loved one. That's not your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your son, your father, you know, as coming back as a bird. You know, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, some people might believe that. I don't know. It's not really what I believe. What I believe is it's just, it's God's way of showing us that, like, they're okay. They're okay. And you're going to be okay too. And I think it's super sweet. Dragonflies was like that for my family. My sister very much loved dragonflies. That was her thing. And whenever we see dragonflies, and we see them so often, maybe we're more aware,
I think so.
But we see them so often in like special moments and times where we're especially missing her, and especially, moments where she should be there and we're sad, and and we see them, and it just kind of like just makes us feel good and makes us feel like she's still present in our lives.
Since he says it's when a cardinal appears, an angel is near.
Oh, there we go. When a cardinal appears, an angel is near.
So
a lot of people feel that way with cardinals too, and they seem to come just at the right moments and just at the right times, right, to bring us that comfort. So I think it's just we hold on to those things and we find comfort in them. It's just God's way of saying it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's all going to be okay. You're going to make it through this. Sometimes we're like, I don't even know how I got through it. Well, sometimes it's not us. Sometimes it's literally the Lord carrying us through it.
Yep.
All right, I got to go a little further with my white, just to go a little bit at a time. And then you can always go a little more if you need to.
A couple people are saying it's God wings.
God wings, yep. God wings. I've heard of them as God wings, God kisses, God hugs. Just God saying, I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. You're going to be okay. It's all going to be all right. All right, so that's that one. That one we have in the center. And the rest of them I'm just going to do solid. You get the idea. You get the point. You get the idea. You kind of trace the parts that you want to be different. You could get super elaborate and do every little square a different color. We would be here all afternoon if I did that. And y'all don't want to be here all afternoon. I mean, maybe you do, but I got to start packing your orders. I got to start, Tim's got to get those lasers fired up again. So we're just going to move on.
Yeah, because I pre-cut a lot of everything.
Yes.
But not enough.
Yes.
Of everything. So
yes.
I have to.
And the choice was either mark them out of stock, which we did for the snowman. We did for the Jolly Round snowman because he just wasn't having enough cut time to cut anymore. He got one machine going and got a few more cuts. So we did add a few more of those to stock this morning. I don't know if there's any left or not. VIP scooped a bunch up this morning. I don't know if they left any or how many are there. And I know he cut a few more of the Frosty Snowman for you guys too. And I don't know how many of those are left. I'll check the stock after the live is over.
No, the bottom piece is not etched on these.
It is not. It is not because I didn't, couple reasons. I didn't think about it. For one, I'll be honest. I didn't think about adding the etching. And the other, I didn't know how you guys would want to do it, and I didn't want to like commit. This piece had to be committed to this piece, and if you wanted to, I mean, you could easily paint this and have this just as an ornament itself, and then you could even use this as a blank and have a secondary ornament if you wanted to. So, it kind of would be fun to give you that freedom to kind of do them how you want to do them. But mostly because I just didn't think about it. God will never give you too much to handle, right? God will carry you through the hard times. Yes.
Well,
No.
Well, I have a little bit different take on that. I think God will give us
He'll stretch you.
more than what we can handle, so we have.
But He'll never give you more than what He can handle.
Right.
And carry you through.
God will never give you more than what
so
He can
I think it's
handle.
just how you word it.
Yeah.
It's more just like...
Because it's, yeah.
Yeah.
I think He will stretch us to where we have to turn to Him. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's where we grow and we learn and we develop so
Colleen
much.
says leave the shipping as it is.
Leave it as is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Good.
No, I didn't
good.
see it. Colleen, thank you.
Good. All right. I almost got these. I think I need to touch up my gray on this one just a little bit because I think I ended up going too far with my white on it. But at the end of the day, like, it's okay to have grief, and there is no right or wrong way to handle it. There's no perfect way to handle it. I mean, it's just we all deal with things differently, and there's no time frame, and you take the time that you need and process what you need to, the way you need to. Don't let anyone tell you, like, get over it. You should be over it by now. Well, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I have to go a little further. I went a little too far with my white. I knew I did. I knew I did.
Virginia, I always think of the footprints in the sand saying, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes. 100%. 100%.
Colleen says, my niece always says, don't ask God for strength or he will surely test you.
Right? It's kind of like a young mama. Don't ever pray for patience. He'll give you the lessons to learn to be more patient.
He'll give you the opportunities to be more patient.
Yes. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. I got really happy with my white.
You got really happy with it?
Yeah, I went a little overboard with my white.
Oh, Amy says she's getting some movement after her surgery. That's
nice.
awesome.
Nice. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. So glad you got to go home. Love that. Just gotta be careful not to go too crazy with my gray and then have to touch up the white again.
Teresa says, I pray for patient and he sent me twins.
Oh, goodness, girl. Girl. You prayed for the wrong thing. No, twins, I mean, goodness, how exhausting and how much work that must be. But gosh, how fun that must be too at times. This bottom line.
Yeah, it's, what's it been, 20 years since my mom passed? Trump's 21.
So hard to believe it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been 20 years, and it'll be actually next week.
Yeah.
It'll be 20 years next week.
Wow.
Since my mom passed, and
Okay.
there's days that it hits me.
100%, absolutely. Absolutely. So show a little extra love, spread a little extra joy, and believe it or not, even when you're having a hard time, you intentionally go out and work hard to spread joy to somebody else, you're going to find more joy yourself.
It will help you.
It will. Absolutely. And sometimes we just got to force ourselves to get dressed. I would say do our hair and our makeup and do all the things and go out, but just get dressed.
Well, let's
and get out of the house makes a world of difference sometimes. Just forcing ourselves to just.
I don't remember who said it. It says, "Start with making your bed."
I'll never heal. I'll never heal if I gotta start with making my bed. Let me just get dressed, okay? Like, getting dressed is good enough. The bed will be there. Listen, I'm gonna mess it up when I come back. And nobody sees my bedroom but me and my husband, and he don't care what our bed looks like, okay? He just wants me in it at night. That's all he cares. That's all he cares. Yeah, right? Am I wrong? Someone's gonna be like, you don't know that. Your husband would probably love you more if you made your bed. Listen.
No, not well. 6 out of 7 days.
Come on, you gotta defend me. Okay. Oh, I was like, you better defend me on this one.
6 out of 7 days, she does make her side of the bed.
I do. Because he's usually still in it when I get out of bed. So I will pull out my blankets up the best I can, because I'm usually out of bed before him.
Well, I am retired.
He is retired. He's trying to be retired.
I was tired yesterday.
Yes.
So today I am retired.
Well, I guess I'm retired too then. I guess I'm retired too. Doing a little bit of a second coat on my white, and then we're going to do the black, and then we're going to start, we're going to probably distress these a little bit, because y'all know I can't help but distress everything in my life.
Loetta says it's healthier not to make the bed.
There you go. Right, because it airs everything out. All those germs and bacteria doesn't get trapped in there, right? Right? It's fresh and airy, and more oxygen gets in between your sheets, and it rejuvenates your skin while you're sleeping, right? Right? Yes.
That's your story.
I'm going to go with that. That's what I'm going with, okay? I'm probably wrong, but that's what I'm going
thinking
with.
so. I'm thinking so.
Health benefits. Angie, she says, my bed is made, but my room isn't. Yeah, that's half the battle too, right?
Yeah.
It's half the battle too. Especially when you're busy. You're like, you come, you drop, you leave, you come, you drop, you leave, you come, you drop, you leave, you come, you drop, you leave. You know?
And it's, well,
just all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what happened here?
so since we got back from the wedding, we've just been going nonstop here with getting the stuff, getting ready for this week, and cutting everything. I've needed to do laundry the last 2 days.
Listen, I still have a suitcase I didn't unpack that I keep lugging up onto my bed, opening it, grabbing what I need out, and then like rushing to get out the door. And then I come home and I'm like, I come up to go to bed and I'm like, oh. Normally I unpack my suitcase like pretty quickly after a trip. Oh, please, Christy, whatever you say. Listen, I am, I am definitely not a bed maker. I'm a bed straightener. We straighten the bed.
No, yeah.
We tidy the bed.
Yeah.
Definitely tidy the bed. With him still in it.
Yeah.
My husband makes our bed since he's still asleep when I wake up. I'm okay with it. We're going to get right back in it. I'd rather complain about something else, right? There are a lot bigger things in life that we can worry about and complain about than if our bed is made, let alone argue about, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Angie says she just unpacked her suitcase from Colorado.
See, I'm right there with you right now, girl. I'm right there with you. It'll probably get unpacked this weekend, but like, it's just been late nights here at the shop, get up early mornings back here at the shop. So it's just one of those weeks. Things get put on hold. When Kelly and Tracy came over last night, I was like, I said, listen, I said, don't judge. I said, my dishes aren't done. There's crumbs on, I'm like scooping crumbs off the table. Cause we're getting ready to, oops, I got paint on me. We're getting ready to sit at the table. I'm like, don't judge. I got dirty dishes in the sink. There's crumbs on my table. And I knew they wouldn't judge. They're just those types of friends that they don't care. They understand. Life is busy. We've all seen each other's house is messy. It's just, that's life. So, and those are the best friends, right?
Yep.
The ones that don't come to see your house. Because if they're coming to see your house and not you, they're probably not the right friends anyways. Right?
True story.
Your friends should be there to see you, not your perfect home.
Really?
That's why I got great friends.
Really?
My house is never perfect.
I'm going to remind you of that.
Well, I'm going to feel like I got to make it perfect before they come. I mean, don't think I wasn't running around like shoving things and putting things away and like trying to like tidy a little bit right before they got there. I just didn't have time to get the crumbs in the dishes. I didn't have time to do all the things. I'm going to sit that there for a minute.
Yeah, she was probably freaking out, running around, trying to vacuum the whole house.
I didn't vacuum. There was definitely some dust bunnies. You know, when you have a dog, the dust bunnies accumulate quickly.
Oh, yeah. Very fast.
I did not vacuum, but...
Especially from a dog that's not supposed to shed.
Yeah, right? You know, he definitely sheds. Not as bad as some dogs, but he does shed. He does. Right? I would love to have a perfect house all the time.
Robin says, okay, if we're being honest, I took my dirty clothes out of my suitcase from Colorado, closed it with the clean clothes, and they're still there.
There you go. At least the clean one. It's just the clean ones, right? At least you don't got dirty underwear brewing in there, you know? So listen, girl, you are in a good space, okay? You're in a good space. You took care of the priorities, okay? You made sure you got the dirty undies out. The clean stuff, it'll be fine. Next time you go pack to go away somewhere,
You're half done.
you're half there, right? It'll be that much easier for you. You're just efficient. You're just an efficient packer.
She's planning ahead.
Yes.
She's a planner.
You're preparing for, babe, I was like way up here painting and they can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I was painting.
So
outside.
you don't bother pulling it back in.
Where am I going to pull it into?
Hold on.
I've got no more space here, y'all. The table is full.
Oh.
It is
Yeah,
full.
see? Look, it's full.
Ah, don't show all my mess. Listen, don't show all my mess. Okay? Life is messy. okay? We just show you the pretty things. We show you some of the messy stuff too. But, yeah. Don't let anyone fool you. When you go to people's houses and they're perfectly clean, they probably just did it right before you came over, okay? No one's house is ever that clean all the time. And if it is, they're probably not that happy. I'm just kidding. Some people are very tidy and organized, and it makes them happy to be tidy and organized.
That's not
okay.
us.
That's just not me.
That's not us.
That is just not me. Just not me. Robin says she's ready for next year. Next year. Right, you'll be ready for the next live event. You'll be ready, all packed up, ready to go. Depends on where we go and what we do next. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. To be continued.
Says, Christy, we know about your messes.
I know. Tim showed you guys my messes before.
Yep.
Tim's like, look, let me take the camera. Let me show you what's over there. Yeah.
Oh, Robin says they have a house cleaner.
Or they have a house cleaner. I want a house cleaner. I do want a house cleaner. But the problem is I'd clean my house before the house cleaner came.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That would be my problem.
Well, a friend of mine, someone I knew in a different life, back in my framing days, his wife hired a housekeeper.
Yes.
And she would literally lay on the couch and watch
Dad, right?
the lady clean her house.
That would be weird.
She was a stay-at-home mom.
That would be weird. I don't think I could lay on the couch while someone else was cleaning my house. One, that would make it really uncomfortable for them. Two, I would be really uncomfortable. I would feel like they probably think I'm the most lazy lump on a log for laying here while they're working. Like, I have a hard time with that. If Tim's up busy working, I have a hard time, like, sitting and relaxing. Like, I struggle with that.
Oh, if you're working, I have no problem sitting.
Right, but we're different that way. If Tim's, like, up doing something, like, and I'm not, like, working on the computer or something like that's different. Like, I might be sitting there, but I'm doing something. But, like, to sit there and, like, lay there and watch TV and then Tim gets up and starts cleaning or something, I would just be like, oh, I gotta get up and clean too. Oh, shit. So.
Real life right there, guys.
That's exactly what it would be. I'd be like, why can't he be lazy right now? I want to be lazy right now. I want to be lazy. That's exactly what it would be. 100%. Listen, I'm tired. My filters are not all working right now, okay? My filters are, it's been a long week. My filters are broken. My filters are a little clogged and they need a little refreshing,
Marty
okay?
says, lots of packing. My daughter's getting married on Disney's private island in January.
What?
Trying to figure out traveling with the dresses.
Oh my goodness.
Bring a steamer.
I want to go to that. That sounds like so magical. Like, that's amazing. Okay, I think everything's painted. I do want to do a little bit with our little bird.
Says, okay. Today's live is just what I needed.
So real today.
What is that? Is it?
So real. So real.
This a palm. Oh, yeah. Candace is face palming you.
Sorry. Oh.
Michelle says, filter? What filter?
I know, right? All right, for his little, like, face area here, okay? See how you... I'm going to get a little bit of orange and mix it with a little bit of red and just kind of fill in that little space a little bit. And then we're going to do a dot for the eye, and then we're going to do the beak black, because that is what cardinals are. So I'm going to grab my orange. Terracotta.
Cindy says, that's the true you. See, you are like the rest of us. Oh, yeah.
Oh, heck
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Heck yeah. I just try to... I don't say a lot of bad words.
She doesn't.
That's my one bad word.
That is her word of choice when something isn't going right.
And if I say any of the other words, it's like...
Get out of the way.
Just give... Yes.
Just leave her alone.
Yes. Just leave me alone. Well, there was a moment yesterday where I realized I was grabbing the wrong boxes from the wrong shelf for Craft Night in a Box after I had already done probably about 30.
Yeah.
Like the doubles, people who purchased like 2 boxes, so we had like, put them together. And I realized I was grabbing some from the wrong shelf and I didn't realize it at the time. And I might have said a couple other words because we had to then go back and open every box and check them to make sure that they were correct before we shipped them. And I had a moment for sure. It was a moment, not my proudest moment for sure. But you know, sometimes life just gets us. All right, so I'm mixing a little bit of burnt umber.
Denise said 4 stars replaced your word.
Did it really? Oh, in the captions?
Captions.
Oops.
So, yeah, and it's like...
See, they listen to everything.
And as a guy, whenever she's having an issue, I fix things. That's what I do. I'm a guy. If it's broke, I'm going to fix it.
I'm like, you can't always fix it.
I always try to, okay, what can I do? What can I do? And she's just, kind of just in her bad spot at that point in time.
Sometimes he's trying so hard, and I'm just like...
And it's like, I'm just trying to help you.
There's nothing you can do. You can't fix it. Just let me vent. Let me purge it. I got to purge it all out. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to... You don't got to. Okay, sometimes my human shows. All right, I'm going to do his beak black.
Wait, what?
Because if you look up cardinal pictures, they have black beaks. And then I'm going to do his little eyeball black. I'll hold it up closer to the camera so you can see it in just a moment. Just a moment. All right, I'm going to use the back. Let me wipe my brush off. Clean my brush. I know, sometimes things just slip out, okay? It just slips. You just lose all control and things just slip.
Kathy says, my husband says the only word that works in times like that needs to be a curse word.
Sometimes.
And see, it's like...
And some people have the most amazing restraint and refrain, and they never slip like that. Some people, though, I'm like, I'm pretty good. It has to be pretty, solid for me to slip those other words. But some people are good, and I'm like, girl, more power to you.
Yeah,
I'm using a flat brush. Craft Night in a Box brushes work great for this. A little dot of black. I always do a couple little test dots. Make sure it's kind of doing what you want it to do before you do it on your actual...
Crystal says, sometimes we women do want you to fix it. Sometimes it's just about listening. That's what she says, but I have a hard time listening.
And sometimes I'll preface it with, I don't need you to fix this. I just need to purge this right now. I just need to vent right now, and I just need you to listen. Don't try to fix it. Just listen. But it is hard for him because he wants to just fix it. Yeah, because men are fixers.
That's what we do. They're hunters, gatherers, fixers.
Yeah. When I get mad, I throw pots. Woo! Watch out, Barry. When I get... Ken, sorry. I told you my brain's not working. When I get mad, I throw pots, pans, phones, punch walls. Ken leaves me alone till I calm down. Ooh, girl, yeah. Just stay out of your way, right? All right, let me hold it close so you can see. It's subtle and it's hard to see on camera. You can probably zoom in a little bit more than that because it's kind of hard to see. Kind of did the orange around his beak and then the black beak and his little black dot for his eye. All right, we are going to let that dry. We're going to sand some of these. Let's help them a little bit. Just make sure we got, in case there's any little thick spots.
Oh, I know, Juanita. So I watch our 3-year-old grandson. He repeats all cuss words.
Oh, I bet. Because
so
they're
now
exciting.
I'm trying hard to filter.
Right. Well, they know. They don't know what the word means, and they don't understand, but they just know that the level of excitement, the pitch changes when people use those words. And then the reactions, if they use the word, they usually get some type of reaction from people. So they're like, ooh, it's like a magical word. I'm going to keep saying that. It gets everyone's attention. Yeah.
Sherry, I like that saying. My husband says, do you want me to get into the puddle with you or fix it?
Sometimes I want you to get in the puddle with me. Sometimes I want you to get in there and I want you to I'm not going to say the words. Sometimes I want you to get in there and I want you to complain along with me. And I just want you to rally. I want you to grab your pitchfork and go with me on it, right? Sometimes we just need another pitchfork holder, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's, Juanita.
He's not usually that one, though.
Funny stuff. Right before we got married, me, Jim, and Adam were going to pick up. Adam was just, 4 or 5 years old?
He was
5?
4 when we got married. Yeah.
We went, we went to pick up our suits. And someone cut us off in a parking lot, and I said, not a nice word. And Adam's in the back, and he's like, yeah! And then repeated it. And I'm like, oh no. No. Don't ever say that word in front of your mom. She will kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, they are little sponges at that age. They love to repeat all the words, all the things. And I feel like, even if you're not a distresser, I feel like the tobacco baskets, I feel like they just need some distressing. I feel like the real life ones are always a little kind of distressed. They're never usually like perfectly crisp and white or bright colors. You know, they're always a little, especially the authentic ones that were actually used in the process, are going to be more distressed. They're probably not going to be white, but you know, they're going to have a more distressed look to them, the natural ones. The sandpaper is probably a little harsher grit than I want, but I like things heavily distressed, so it doesn't bother me.
That's
biologically no. In every other sense of the word.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah. Adam was 2 when I met Tim. I was a single mama out there surviving. Doing all the things. Doing all the things. It's just me and Adam against the world. I say that, but I had definitely had family support. My parents lived right down the road. You know, had a strong network of family and friends and things like that. So, but he's been in Adam's life since he was 2, so Adam doesn't remember a time where he wasn't here. And the very first time they met, Tim came over, and we had been dating, 2-3 months at that point?
Probably.
And he came over for dinner, and Adam was reaching over, grabbing food off his plate and eating it.
Yeah.
And he just let him. He was just like, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, okay. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
It took a couple months before I even met Adam.
Yeah. No, I did not introduce Adam to people. Honestly, I think you're the only person that I dated that he ever met. I don't think he ever met anybody else. Because I wasn't going to bring people in and out of his life. You know, he had enough people coming in and out of his life already. He didn't need mama bringing people in and out of his life. So, until I knew it was like, okay, this is going places. Or so I thought. Just kidding. Clearly I knew what I was doing because he's still here. I'm going to switch sanders. I wish this one was a little bit more.
Always said sugar, honey, iced tea when frustrated, and my daughter started saying versions of that. Sugar tea honey or sugar iced honey.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always those funny, like Tim would be like, son of a motherless goat. You know, that's kind of his clean words.
Which I don't always use.
I'll be like, fudge sickles. I say random things though. Just random words just come out that make no sense to anything or anybody. But to me, they make me feel better. Because I said them with excitement and vigor.
Ann says you two are meant to be.
We definitely were meant to be. We definitely were. I definitely feel like...
Meant for something.
Oh, there we go. There's my sweet spot sander. The other one was leaving a little bit of marks on there.
Crystal says, my aunt would say fire truck.
Fire truck.
And says sugar pops is ours.
That's funny. It definitely seems like some families have like their go-to. You know, it's just like passed down.
Don says, yep, sometimes I sound like I have Tourette's trying not to curse.
Right? Just random stuff comes out.
Chase uses Tim's saying, what the ham sandwich. That's awesome.
Love that. Love that. What the ham sandwich.
Yes, and people in public, when I say that, people that don't know me will just kind of look at me weird.
Right? Or son of a motherless goat.
And then they'll look at me and they'll go, honestly, the goat has no mother.
Yeah.
No, the quilt blocks were on sale yesterday. Today is the tobacco baskets.
Yep, the baskets are on sale today, and you get the free gift tag, unfinished, so you can paint it yourself, but you'll get the free gift tag if you get the baskets today. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Ken does a Monty Python when I get mad. Ken says, run away! Run away! That would be the scene with the killer rabbit.
Run away. I'm usually pretty calm. I might say a word or two, like get vocal if I'm really upset, but I'm usually pretty calm. The most I would ever do is maybe slam a door. Typically. I'm too afraid of hurting myself. Like people that are like, oh, darn, and they like hit a wall or something. I'm like, I'm too afraid I'll hurt myself. I'm like, give me a pillow. Maybe I'll punch a pillow at best.
Penny says, I'm sorry, but when I get worked up, that truck driver / construction worker comes out in me. Yeah, it's I speak fluent construction with a truck driver dialect.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Well, it doesn't help you worked in construction for many, many years. So
yes.
It was definitely like, you know.
I will say the language in construction is bad. But in healthcare, the content is worse.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Yeah, I think the content was a lot worse when I was in healthcare than when I was in construction.
Okay.
Kel says, the other day I made oatmeal for my father-in-law and asked him if he wanted some syrup in it.
Some syrup.
Syrup.
Syrup. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was a little worried what the tree would look like, but I love it. I'm not going to show you yet. Oh, you kind of saw it. I was like, is the tree going to look okay being white and black? But look at that. If you like farmhouse decor, you're just like, oh, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. So yummy.
It's so yummy?
Oh, it's so yummy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like, it makes you go like, I don't know. It makes you like feel like, oh, there's cinnamon rolls. Oh, I'm so excited. You know, it just gives you all the tingles and the feels. I don't know. If it was a food, it would be yummy. I don't know how else to describe it. It excites me. Like some of you bright colors excite you. This excites me. Excites me. I'm like, oh, I just love it. It's gorgeous. You might be looking at it going, it's boring. But, and that's the beauty of creating and crafting, is you can make it the way you want it. You can do these any colors you want. Any style you want.
Sharon, I make the homemade cinnamon rolls for Christmas. Not for Thanksgiving. We do the homemade cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce and cranberry bread for Thanksgiving.
I remember the video when Christy burned her finger with the heat tool. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. I think that was the first time. I think that was the very first time I slipped up a naughty word on here. Just like I did today. The very first time. So I was like really like, oops. Oops. or the very first time might have been the time when Facebook was glitching and it kept like not going live and it kept not working. And we tried to go live like literally probably like 25 times. And it just kept not connecting. Like it would connect, but then it wouldn't. And then it connect, and then it wouldn't. And then I said the same word. I was like, oh. But it did connect. And people were there. And I was like, oops. I think that was the very first time I said a naughty word. I try not to be naughty, but sometimes, you know, life just gets the best of you. Almost done with these ones. And we'll do a little bit of distressing on some of my tobacco basket ones.
Levada says, it's not boring having one daughter that likes farmhouse, so I learned it from you and another daughter that liked Mo Bling, so I get to do both.
Nice. Yeah, so you get to do a little bit of both, depending on who you're doing it for. About that.
And since I've tried the cranberry orange bread twice, it fell apart both times.
Oh no!
What did I do or didn't do right? I ate it.
Ooh.
It was delicious.
Right? It's all about how it tastes. That's what matters.
That's right.
That's what matters.
So you just melt a little bit of butter, pour it over it, and, you know,
eat it with a spoon. Yep.
Because there was times that Christy's made it, and, you know, it didn't turn out right, so, you know, we got to have 8 loaves of it at home. The mini loaves. That was back when she had first started making it.
Well, there's been a couple times where I forget to cream my butter in with the sugar and stuff. And then I'm like, oh shoot. And then the butter, like, it doesn't ever really get as dispersed. One thing, just a thing that I've learned, and I've learned from other people, but I also know it to be true, is fresh ingredients. Like sometimes, like people who, especially if you don't bake a lot and you have that baking soda and baking powder and you've had that same can in there for 3 years, sometimes you just need to toss that and get a new one. It's so inexpensive anyways. Old baking soda and baking powder just sometimes does not do what it needs to do. And flour is kind of the same thing.
Isn't that
fresh
a cotton
ingredients?
cast shirt?
This was a cotton cast shirt, yes. 2 years ago, maybe?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I cleaned up all my sand and I didn't do these guys. That's okay. These won't make too big of a mess. So we're just going to do a little sanding. A little angel. Be delicate around her crown, her halo. Her crown. Her halo. Because it is a thin piece.
Levada says, I saw a recipe for cranberry brie sourdough bread.
Ooh, I bet that would be yummy.
The cranberry and the sourdough, maybe. The brie, maybe not.
I don't know. I feel like it could add like a yummy.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be good. But you're like a American cheese person.
Yeah.
You are not like an adventurous cheese person.
Not with cheese.
See, I like all the
Yeah. Well,
I like
if it
the
tastes
hard
like,
cheeses.
If it smells like foot, you want to eat it?
Yes, I love what Tim likes to call foot cheese. And I know it probably tastes like a foot too, but it just has that strong, pungent flavor. It's so Gouda.
Now, see, I like Gouda though. Smoked Gouda.
Did you get that? Did you
Yes,
get my joke?
I
Did
got
you pick
that.
up on that? Was that good?
I picked up what you were putting down. I was reading your mail, lady.
Just didn't want that moment to pass, you know, without some appreciation there. Because I thought that was pretty good and witty.
It was.
Pretty good. I don't often get really good zingers, so.
No, I do not make my cinnamon rolls with potato water.
No.
I do not.
I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe we need to try that.
No.
I feel like it'd be a little out of my comfort zone, but I feel like it's probably a thing for a reason, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright,
not gonna find out.
There's like etching lines on the star. I'm just gonna kind of drag across them.
Now, blue cheese I will do in hamburgers.
If you're worried about getting a straight line, you can use the edge of one of your cutouts and just like put it on the edge there. Use the edge of your sander. And just go along. It'll just add a little bit of dimension to your star.
Jennifer says, our stove is so old I'd rather cook over a fire pit. Seriously, Ken, we need a new stove, honey.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, Ken, we need to go camping again. Time to go back to the campgrounds. We need to go out and camp.
Oh, Robin says they have an Amish store that makes a Christmas cheese. It's a very, very strong cheddar that they only sell at Christmas.
Oh, I love a good strong cheddar. I like the extra sharp cheddar.
Yeah,
Tim
no.
does not.
Mm-mm. Nope.
He does not. I like Swiss.
Nope.
Extra sharp cheddar.
Now, Swiss, if it's melted on a burger, I'll eat.
I love what is the other one that we see at the bagels? Asiago cheese. Ooh.
No.
I love me some Parmesan. Asiago cheese. Oh my goodness. And amazing.
Parmesan.
I do not like blue cheese. I cannot do blue cheese. No, it cannot be near my plate, on my plate. No, I can't.
We'll be doing the cranberry stuff like the next Wednesday.
Probably Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Next week is Thanksgiving.
I know. And isn't that awesome? I'm so excited.
Holy cow.
I'll be honest, I think I like the ones that just have white better than the ones that have the gray. I wanted a third color in there, but I mean, it's okay. They're okay. But the black and white, you could do all of these with just black and white, and they would look amazing. Just saying. Just saying.
Robin says she buys it and vacuum seals it, so she'll have it year-round.
That's really smart. That's really smart. My glue. There's my glue. My husband calls Parmesan cheese stinky feet cheese. I know. Tim will always.
You want some of that foot cheese?
You and your foot cheese. I'm like, yep.
Now, see, growing up, I grew up by Kalkaska, Michigan, and out just outside of Kalkaska, and up in Mansalona, which is a town north of Kalkaska, there used to be a cheese factory. And every Friday, after Dad got paid, and I don't know why my parents did this, but all 9 of us would pack into this little Mercury Monarch. It's a 6-passenger car, and all 9 of us are packed into it to go up to Mansalona so my dad can cash his check and go grocery shopping. Well, on the way to Mansalona, we had to pass by the cheese factory. And it was like,
Was it called the cheese factory, or was it just, it was a cheese factory?
It was a cheese factory. I don't know what the name of it was, but it was a cheese factory. And I don't know what they made on Fridays.
But did it smell bad?
But it smelled horrible.
Well, it's kind of like when you go like by the sugar mills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you would never, if you just smelt sugar and someone was like, oh, you got to eat what they're making, you'd be like, heck no, I am not eating that. You don't even bring that near me. Sugar smells
it's horrible.
Disgusting when they're like manufacturing.
Well, I think the ones that we pass by they're processing sugar beets.
Yes, because there's like piles and piles of sugar beets, like literally mountains of sugar beets near them. And the pickle factories do not smell pleasant either. You would be like, I love pickles, but I wouldn't want to eat what I'm smelling. And someone would tell you it's a pickle factory, and you wouldn't believe it. Limburg cheese. I've never had that, but I've heard lots of people say yuck to it, like you are. Yeah. So I'm probably not going to be in a hurry to try it. Ooh, a dog food factory. Ooh, when the wind is just right. Yeah. I guess everybody's got their thing, right? Every area has their thing.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than a landfill on a 90-degree day, 75% humidity summer afternoon with the wind blowing. Like, there's one not too far from.
Oh yeah, get ready, guys. I'll grab some names
us.
here in a second.
And when we drive by it, it's like, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. All right, those are all. We're gonna let those set. We're gonna do our baskets. Don't forget the baskets are on sale today.
Tammy says they live by a mushroom factory.
Ooh, I bet that's probably pretty funky too.
Yeah.
Because mushrooms alone just kind of have like a pungent,
Yeah, I don't.
kind of moldy smell to them.
Well, they are mold.
Right, but they just have that musty smell.
Smell.
Well, doesn't make sense.
All right.
I guess you're right.
We have Jennifer Berry, Peggy Rampolsky, Lavada Lavner, Desiree Hendricks, Robin Myers, and Tammy Waterworth.
Oops, I just literally dropped a drip of hot glue, or not hot glue. If it was hot glue, you would have heard me. Super glue. Gel super glue right on my hand. Oh, do not glue yourself to your project, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Do not glue yourself to your project. And if you do get glue on your fingers and you wipe it off with a wipe, do not throw that wipe right into the garbage. Into the garbage, because the glue is not going to set. It's going to stay wet on there. When you go to pick it up later and wipe your hands, you're going to smear that glue all over. And you're going to have a real big mess.
Yes, you're going to have a bad day.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you need to kind of bring that stuff over a little bit.
Sorry. How's that? Is that better?
Dawn says, girl, be careful.
I know. I mean, at least it's glue. I mean, if you can pull it off right away, you're usually okay. I've never been like, oh no, it's glued to me and I can't get it off.
Yes, Sharon, we are. She said, came in late. Are you doing the tree tag per item again today?
Yes.
Only today's item.
Just for today's item, yep. If you buy one set of the baskets today before midnight, you're going to get one tag. If you buy 2 sets, you're going to get 2 tags. You buy 10 sets, you're going to get 10 tags for the item of the day.
You buy toe sets, you're going to get toe tags.
Yes. No, we won't. We no toe tags. No toe tags. No toe tags.
Come on, that was funny.
No toe tags.
Rose says, why do you call names out?
Your name will go into a bucket and we will pull, at the beginning of the month, the next month, we will pull a couple names out and we'll post them here on the page and we will send you some crafty mail. So make sure you're checking back to see if your name gets posted on Facebook.
The basket ornaments are on sale.
These are the only baskets we have. These are on sale. The set is on sale today. Only until 11:59 p.m. Eastern time zone. Put our little bird wing on. There is some etching so you can see where to put it. I really like distressing the bird because that kind of helps the little edges of your wing stand out. We'll let that set for a second. Good little angel.
Shelly says, do you buy your super glue gel in bulk? It's so expensive and goes quickly.
Well, we buy it wholesale because we sell it in our store, in our online shop. So we have it in our shop. So yes, we do buy it in bulk because we do use a lot of it, and we sell it in the shop. So yes, the answer is yes.
No, we do not sell the Tabasco.
The big baskets?
The big baskets, like the one that's on the wall behind us. We do not sell those.
No, those are just mine for decorations. My personal decor. This bottle's almost gone.
So is this one.
Yeah?
Yep.
Running out of steam?
Yep.
You have nap.
I think I'm gonna need lunch.
Lunch. I think I need lunch and a nap. Only one will probably happen.
Not lunch.
Only one will probably happen.
Boom says, I think I'm gonna buy one more set so I can paint both farmhouse style and those colorful ones. Shelley says, can VIP get a discount?
Not on the glue. We don't have room to do a discount on the glue. You get a discount on the wood and metal cutouts that are not like bundles and that are not on sale already. And you do get the VIP gets a discount on paint. But the other like tools, like the Fiskars and the glue and stuff, we just don't have enough. We don't mark them up enough to be able to offer a discount, if that makes sense. We try to keep them as low as we can. We don't get really great prices on them because we don't buy them in big enough bulk because we don't sell enough of it to get a big enough discount. The paint, we can get a better discount because there's so many colors and but we have to buy a whole palette of paint. That's why we were able to extend a discount to the VIP members because we were able to negotiate a little bit better pricing to be able to offer that to you guys.
Erin, no clue what's for lunch today.
No clue. No clue. All right, we're gonna let this glue set a little bit. I'm gonna get my ribbons ready. I think I'm going to I'd like to use this. I don't have do I want to use that?
Robin, the craft night and the boxes are being shipped out today.
They're being picked up today.
Yep, I think the post office is supposed to be here at 2 to pick them up. And UPS is supposed to be here around 3:30. I talked to Brian last night. So, and he says, I'll probably be there around 3:30. So, sloppy joes sound good.
I'm gonna do this one for my baskets. I think we're gonna go.
I think I want a burger today.
You kind of mentioned a burger yesterday.
And the day before, I've been
And
kind of
you
wanting
didn't
a
get
burger.
one, so
No,
maybe.
I don't know. Then I got to figure out where I want a burger from. 'Cause I can't exactly run home and make one. Oh, I need to run home anyway. I ain't got time to run home and make a burger.
Yeah. I got time.
Because I gotta switch my clothes over.
The 5-minute paint sale was good. It was fun. It was a ton of fun. They were trying to convince me earlier to do another one tonight. I said I would think about it. I'd consider it. I don't know though. We gotta look at our paint stock and see if we have enough paint stock to make it worth doing it. Because that was one thing that people were like, it was out of stock before I could buy it, and then I had to remove it from my cart. So we'll have to see if we have enough stock left to do another one. Tim's looking at me like, girl, what are you thinking? But
Well, I know better than thinking. What are you thinking?
I know, right? So I'm considering, so stay tuned. I don't know, maybe we'll do like a surprise round 2 of 5-minute paint sale tonight. Maybe. So make sure you're watching the page. Make sure you're
Carol,
coming back later.
Gar's has good burgers. The problem with that is their burger is like 2 meals.
Oh, yeah, Gar's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only eaten there once, and yes, it was like a monster burger.
Yeah, they're huge. But a Gar burger does sound good.
Good share.
It's too bad Marine City, the fish company, changed their...
Clam chowder.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous, Jennifer. They went on a Yingling tour where they make it was the freshest, coldest, yummiest beer ever.
1, 2, 3.
I would love to go there.
Ooh. That would be really fun to do. We've got a nice big hole, so it's easy for you to get your ribbon or fabric or whatever you're going to use through. And you could put little bows on the top there too if you want to.
Rose says, can we auction off your personal decor basket behind you? I'm guessing can you auction it off? No, we use that a lot.
I use it a lot. But I will tell you, I got it at Hobby Lobby. So keep an eye at your Hobby Lobby. Maybe you can find one there. I do use that a lot. That is like my main backdrop piece that I use for a lot of photos because I like a white background, but I also like the texture. It just kind of breaks up the wall behind.
The Whatnot sale was a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, that was like crazy but fun.
Yes.
So fun. The energy it was my kind of energy. It was just like fast paced and go and it was fun, like just being silly and calling out like who was in the lead, and
she was treating it like a horse race.
I felt like I was like calling a horse race. I really did. I really felt like I was like we were at the races and I was calling out, and the horses had beautiful names. Beautiful names. They were not your normal horse names.
Yeah, right now we don't have. They don't sell Yingling by us yet. That just in our area, it was just released in a few bars on tap. So it's going to be a couple more months before they sell it in the cans. I was talking to the lady that runs our local liquor store, and she says in March they'll have it. So.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. She said you were great at the Whatnot sale. Thank you. Thank you.
Lavada says Christy would not be Christy without her basket.
Yes, I love my baskets. I do. I got quite a few of them actually. I use that one the most though. Every once in a while you'll see the darker ones pop in. Like if I have something that's like really light colors and a lot of whites, I'll put a dark one behind it just to help it pop a little bit. Oh, no Hobby Lobby in Canada. No Hobby Lobby. Bummer.
In Atlantic.
Canada.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that's by like Nova Scotia?
I have no idea.
Because someone.
Felt like you looked at me like I would know.
Well, I was looking towards the comments.
Oh, okay. I was like, "Are you looking at me? Because this is a girl. Well, you're not a girl, but I was going to be like, "Girl, I don't know. You're not a girl, I know, but I'm going to say it." Ooh. Sorry. I got really close to Tim's face with that one. Sorry, babe. Sorry. One of these days, I'm going to whop you, and you are going to be so mad. I just know it. I would get the look. I would get the look if I accidentally bopped him in the nose.
Oh, you would probably get a couple of words.
Probably. Tim would probably be like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out."
When I was in healthcare, one of the nursing homes that I lived in, felt like
probably felt like you lived there.
That I worked at. There's this green energy company that came in and met with me, and we were looking at how to save money and get some work done at the facility, and they came in with this system that that Yingling also uses to power their plant, power their factory.
We probably will do that. Sorry.
Yep.
Real quick, we probably will do that at some point, Robin. We probably won't do it for every Whatnot sale because, the Whatnot sales, don't let it kid you, it's a lot of work.
It is.
It's a lot of work setting them up, but it would definitely be a great fundraiser for the charity sometime. Absolutely. And we've already talked about doing that at some point. For sure. I don't know. I just know how people describe it. Like, I didn't make the rules. I'm just going by what people say. That is a good question. Sharon said, "I'm curious why black and white things are considered farmhouse and colorful is not." I don't really know that answer. I think it's more of like and I'm just guessing, like when you look back, way back to where like a lot of farmhouse stuff is, kind of distressed, vintage, they didn't have a lot of colorful stuff. Like back in the day, like, I'm thinking like Little House on the Prairie days. Okay, it's kind of what I'm thinking. If somebody had a very bright, vibrant, colorful dress, that meant they had some money, okay? Colorful fabric was expensive. They didn't have a lot of like bright colored paints and things like that. So I'm guessing, that would be my guess as to why it's more the neutral tones is considered farmhouse. You know, because kind of like the shabby chic, they kind of were getting into like the pinks and the greens and little bits of color. That would be my guess. It's just kind of more like the era in time. And a lot of like farmhouse communities where you would find a farmhouse probably didn't have a lot of money to have bright colored things. That's my guess. I could be wrong. If somebody knows... Well, I think if they were black and white and not distressed, it would feel more modern. I don't know. I don't make up the rules. I just like the look. And I'm told that that's what it's called. If that makes sense. But yes, you are right. If they were not distressed, they would feel more modern. But I think by distressing them, having the sanded edges and the torn fabric, it feels a little more... farmhousey look. Sorry. Did you finish your story?
No.
I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. I answered that question, then I went on to another. Sorry.
Sorry. They have this power plant that they use to power all the electricity for their plants, for their manufacturing plant, and then the heating system from the generator, from the radiator system, they use that to heat their all their hot water for their plant, for the heating system. So they're truly self-contained, and I thought that was kind of cool.
That is very cool.
So
that is very cool.
And then not only that, but the I like the Flight, Yingling Flight. That's their beer I like. So I can't wait for it to be sold locally.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be hard for them to keep it stocked in the stores when it first comes out, because everybody will be so excited.
Yeah, well, it's like when Jake was... it's already like down in the Detroit area, so our son Jake is a salesman. And one day I looked to see where he was at, because it's like, well, if he's going to be down in that area, I'll have him, pick me some up. Kathleen, send us an email.
You have to make sure you are
logged into your account.
Yeah. You have to be logged into your account. You have to enter the code exactly as it is in the email. And then on the next page, you'll click proceed to checkout, and then the next page, you'll see the shipping, and then you will see where you can select free shipping, okay? You have to go to the next page to select the free shipping for it to take the shipping off, okay? So make sure you're doing that. If you still can't get it to work, email us, and then we can help you troubleshoot it. Because we did have several people who, when they checked out, they thought they were logged in, but they checked out as a guest. If you checked out as a guest, it's not going to let you use the code because it doesn't recognize your account when you're logged in. So you have to be logged into your account because the website knows who is supposed to be able to use the code and who isn't. That way people can't just share the code and give it out, give it away.
Give it out willy-nilly.
Post it here not meaning to and trying to help somebody out, and then everybody's go, yeah, I get the free shipping code. All right, guys, here we are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll lay them all out so you can see them together. There's all 5 of those ones. I also did them in the reds and greens, so don't feel like you have to do in the blacks and whites. I did them in the reds, whites, and greens, like so. And then I'll post pictures of them as well for you. And then the baskets, remember the baskets are on sale today only. No code needed for these to be on sale. You get the sale price automatically. They're automatically, and if you purchase these today, you will get this Christmas tree tag with your set. It's not painted, they're unfinished, so you can paint them whatever colors you want. And it doesn't come with the ribbon. You got to do your own ribbon to match with however you paint it. So there is the set I just did today. I'll hold them up close so you can see them. There's the cardinal. There's the angel, the star, and the house. And then I have the other set that I had already had done with the brown. I used Bambi brown for these ones. The cardinal. I did Seminole green for that star and Wedgwood green for the lighter star. The house.
The ham sandwich.
It was a piece of ribbon that fell onto it. And this one I did the angel with light ivory. So, 2 different ways that you can do them. But these are super cute. If you did if you did get 2 sets, you can mix them up, and these would all look good on a tree together, mixed up with the different colors for sure. Wanda says, love them all. Making for my older grandkids for their first Christmas ornaments for their own place at college. I love that. Love, love, love that. All right, guys, don't forget, on sale today only. All of the items leave the shop today. Our Frosty sign, Tim cut more of these, so we added a few more this morning, but when they are gone, we are not adding any more. So there's our Frosty sign. These are leaving the shop tonight. And then we have our little jolly round snowman. I did them in the blue, kind of more wintry. Doesn't come with the ribbon. I added the ribbon, the fabric, around his neck. And then a more Christmassy version has galvanized metal snowflake that comes with them. And then there's tutorials for all of these. I posted them. And then we have our shiplap ornaments. I did this little tree craft the other day to hang one of them in. You can choose the letter of your choice. So the tutorial for this tree is on the page here. And I did the shiplap ornaments in the traditional reds, whites, greens. And then I also did them in the blacks and whites for you. Just see that kind of look too for those that like that farmhouse look. And of course there's the bee that goes with that set. So all of these will leave the shop tonight, 11:59 p.m. They will be gone out of the shop. I won't be watching the page. I don't know if we'll do the 5-minute sale or not. I have to look at stock. If we have enough stock, we will. If we don't, we won't. If we do, we'll definitely put a post on the page and let you know that it's coming, okay? But I can't guarantee. So the link is in the description of the video. Tim can pop it in the comments one more time for you guys so that you have it. And I know, didn't the tree come out good, Gina? Didn't the tree? I love it. And you can hang any kind of ornament in this. This would be a fun gift for somebody too. But you could, it's just a little hook, so you could take this one off and put a different one in there. So we did this live on, I think Tuesday was when we did this craft. So make sure you go back, watch the replays. All the videos will be here for you when you get your projects. And I'm going to send an email next week with all the links back to the tutorials to anyone who purchased anything this week. Okay, so you'll get a email, so watch for that. Flag it so you can save it for when you're ready.